It's a fabrication. How do you manage Africa? How do you manage these marginalized parts of the world? You create conflicts. Conflict between Eritrea and Ethiopia, conflict here and there, internal conflicts, tribal, clan, ethnic, all sorts of conflicts are there. These are tools for intervention. If you don't bow, you are an authoritarian, you are a dictatorship, you are all sorts of ugly things in their own eyes. This has become very monotonous. It's boring. It's boring. And people have learned a lot. We say enough is enough. We have to build our economies. We have to jointly work to change the reality and create synergy, complementarity, cooperation is the name of the game. Their tools are dividing, weakening, inciting problems, conflicts, all sorts of conflicts. Africa has been marginalized possibly because of internal problems, but external intervention has been one of the causes of aggravation for the marginalization. So I think Africa has learned a lot, and Africa has more interest than anyone else to join in any solidarity so that we get out of this cycle.
Yeah, I totally understand what he is saying. But we must not forget one thing, right? The West might have instigated all these crises in Africa. The West might have been the one sponsoring all these crises in Africa. But we must ask ourselves, who are the one actually wielding those weapons? Who are the ones actually going out there and attacking each other? We might blame the West as much as we want, but if we, the Africans, keep on falling victim, keep on being easily manipulated by the West into doing their dirty works, then we will go nowhere. I think it's high time that we, the Africans, understand that we must be responsible enough not to let ourselves be easily manipulated by the West. Because it's quite easy, honestly, it's quite easy to just blame the West. Like, they are the one doing it. They are the one causing this. They are the one responsible for this. They are the one doing this and that and that and this. Yeah, it's quite easy. We free ourselves of all the responsibilities and just throw it at other people. We are the ones wielding those weapons. We are the ones actually attacking our fellow brothers and sisters. Case in point, Sudan. In Sudan right now, with the conflict going on, who are the ones fighting each other in Sudan? Is it the West? Is it Russia? Is it China? Now, they might be supporting opposite side in Sudan. But who are the ones in Khartoum actually wielding those weapons? Who are the ones in Sudan actually opening fire at each other? They are not the Americans. They are not the British. They are not Russians. They are not the Chinese. They are fellow African brothers and sisters. We are our own problems. Go to Mali with the jihadi groups in the bushes. Are those people foreigners? No, they are not. Now, they might have gotten foreign aid. They might have been aided by the West or the East. But they are Africans. They are people of Mali waging war against fellow Malians. Go to Burkina Faso, who are the ones in the bushes causing problem. Go to Nigeria, who are the ones causing problem. Go to Central African Republic, who are the ones fighting. Go to Congo, who are the ones fighting. We, the Africans, must look each other in the eye and ask ourselves the most difficult question. Aren't we old enough to understand that we are being played by the West and the East? Don't we think that it's high time that we remove ourselves from the middle of these Western powers? Haven't we realized that when we are fighting each other, we are losing? Don't we think that it would be more better and more profitable if we could unite and seek for peace? And lastly, when has this blame game ever helped us? Because we have been blaming the West for many, many years now, but yet still nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Things have stayed the same. And if I'm being honest, things have gotten worse. Nothing has changed for the better. In fact, they have changed for the worst. And yet still, we still blame the West. Yet still, we still think that we do not own any blame in it. Yet still, we feel that we are blameless in what is going on. And that we are totally faultless of everything that we are going through. That is quite a lie, because we are responsible. We are the ones wielding the weapons. We are the ones setting the confusion. And we are the ones allowing ourselves to be manipulated by the West. We are the one being selfish and greedy. We must look ourselves in the mirror. But you guys out there, what is your take on this blame game? Don't you think that it's high time we stop blaming the West and take some responsibilities for our own situations? Don't you think that we playing the victim card is never going to help us or has never helped us? Don't you think that only by taking responsibilities for everything that is going on can there be a way forward? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you're doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.
Suppose you live in a small, underdeveloped country, dependent on investment and aid from the developed world for you to achieve a halfway decent standard of living and gainful employment. Whether elected or not, your government will have to bow to the dictates of multinationals and international financial institutions whose priorities are, respectively, profits and loan repayments, not your well-being. Your democracy is meaningless when your government has no real power.